Good evening. I'm meteorologist Audrey Puente. Heat advisories and excessive heat warnings continue for the tri-state area right through your Sunday. I'll let you know when we'll finally get some relief from the heat and humidity coming up tonight after the game.
Let's retrace our steps. The heat is on.
What?
The walls are closing in, and everyone's a suspect.
Are you just quoting cop shows?
That's what they want us to think.
He's just quoting cop shows.
I'm too old for this.
We're not detectives. We're connectivity experts. If millions of communities rely on us for fiber, internet, and mobile, you can too. Optimum, where local is big time.
Good day, New York. I'm Rosanna Scott.
And I'm Kirk Benefit. Join Rosanna and Kirk weekdays 7 to 10 a.m. on Fox 5.
Our economy was on the brink.
Defaulting on the debt would lead to a self-inflicted wound that takes our economy over a cliff and risks jobs and retirement savings, Social Security benefits.
Still, Jamal Bowman refused to compromise. Jamal Bowman voted against President Biden's debt limit deal, putting Social Security payments and our entire economy at risk. Jamal Bowman has his own agenda, and he's hurting New York. UDP is responsible for the content of this ad.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Right now on the 10 o'clock news.
A Con Ed strike during a heat wave? Thousands of workers could be walking off the job tonight at midnight. What we know about the last-minute effort between Con Ed and the union to come to an agreement on a contract. And an upward swing in temperatures typically leads to more crime. A retired NYPD official weighs in tonight on the study linking human behavior to the weather. And who hasn't noticed what's going on up in the sky? Heat-fueled storms spoiling the city yet again as New Yorkers look for relief. Good evening, I'm Arthur Chien. The weather becoming a triple threat to people in the metro area as they face heat, thunderstorms, and poor air quality. We have team coverage tonight. Stephanie Bertini is live in Washington Square Park finding out how people are coping with the heat, but let's get straight to Audrey Puente to begin with our first look at our forecast. Hey, Audrey.
Hi, Arthur, and good evening, everyone. Well, it's been hot for several days, but today marks the official heat wave for Central Park. We had our third day in a row with 90-degree temperatures. Today's high was 93. Yesterday was at 94. 91 was the high temperature on Thursday, and it does take 3 or more consecutive days with 90 degrees or greater to officially mark a heat wave, and now we've done that in Central Park. Newark, I know, today's your 6th day over 90 degrees, and our last heat wave in Central Park was back in 2023 in September, but the last June heat wave was back in 2021. The longest one we've had in the city was 12 days. That was back in the 1950s. In the meantime, we're also experiencing some strong thunderstorms that are rolling through parts of the area today. They started earlier this afternoon, and they continue to be on and off as we go into the evening here tonight.